Hey guys, thanks for joining me. This is Angie at Chicken Scratch. Today's video is the opening of the new Stampin' Cut Emboss machine. As a demonstrator, we can order this in August and our customers can start ordering it in September. This is the full-size Stampin' Cut Emboss machine. The mini one will be available later. We have not been given the date yet. Okay, so I hope you enjoy the video. If you have any questions, be sure to let me know. Thanks a lot. Okay, so I'm going to look for questions really quick. Okay, not any questions yet. Okay, so this just arrived. The new Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I will be using it on my live video at noon also because we are doing some die cutting. So here's your little tools. All your little pieces that come in this bag. So when you open it, make sure you don't lose any of those pieces. And I normally don't read instructions. I normally just jump in with 2 feet. But I'm going to read the instructions because I don't want to mess up. I'm so excited about this. Okay, so. Oh, I love the white. Yes. Okay, so this is your platform. Ooh, nice fresh cutting pads. And look, they're numbered. So this has a number 3. This has a number 3. This is a number 2. This is 1. I love it. I love the numbers. And this is 4. Yay. I know they showed us in their video before, but it seems like forever ago that I watched that video, so it's all new news to me now. So here's the manual. These are the pictures that we need to follow. So I've got my handle, and I usually ask for help when it comes to stuff like this. Okay, so we're going to take the screw and put it in the washer, and we're going to put it in the handle. Some of y'all are saying, just get to it already, would you? Okay, so now I'm going to get the machine, and y'all probably can't even see that, it's so close. I'm going to take this back out for a second because there's a certain way. See, there's a flat side to that. You want to line it up to the flat side. There we go. Now we're going to take that. Can y'all see? I'm closer than what y'all want me to be, I'm sure. Okay. Now we're going to take our little wrench. I think it's in there. So righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So I'm just going to the right. And I wouldn't do it too tight. You can always tighten it later. And then we're going to take this little plastic piece and pop it on right there. Okay, I'm going to save this tool in case we ever need it. Now, the instructions say what? I guess this just opens. Oh, so cute. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, it's nice. You know, it's not. So let's compare, because I know that's a question that some people have asked is, compared to the old one, what is the size difference? So I'm going to show you that real quick. So it actually is bigger. So it's taller. You can't see. There's just no way I can fit both of these on at the same time. But it's a little bit taller. It's the same length And let's see. And it's wider. So it is not a smaller device. Now the mini one will be, but this one's actually bigger. It's taller and wider, but not longer. Okay, so now let's do our first cut, but I don't want to ruin anything. So literally the UPS guy just rang my doorbell and I just went running and grabbed it and went live. I didn't even like really think about anything. I'm just like, I gotta go live. I gotta show them. Okay, so I'm gonna put number 1. I'm assuming that's the correct placement. And let's see, if we just want to use a regular die, we're learning together. So it says we're sandwiching 1 and 2. Place die cutting. So it says 1, 2. Oh, and there is a cutting pad. Okay, there is. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I know some of y'all are saying you should have done this before you went live. You should have figured it out and then showed us. That's okay. We're learning together. It's a new toy. Okay, so again, the sandwich was 1, 2, 3, and then 3 on the final, okay? And here's all 3 of our pieces. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and a final 3. 1, 2, 3, 3. To use the, to die cut. Yeah, I see the numbers on them, but I still don't know in what order to use them. So now that was cutting. So then to emboss, what's the steps? So we have this little Dumaflachi here, which is number 4. And the number 4 is a specialty plate. So I guess to emboss, so this one says do not use with embossing folders. So we will not. And this says to emboss, we're going to take a 1 and 2 3s. Oops. So there's a 1 and a 3. And then we need another 3. Let me grab an embossing folder. Is this a 3D? This is a 3D one. So yes, I got it wrong. So with the 3D ones, you want to use the special plate. See, this is a great test. Okay, so for the 3D, because this is really thick, you're going to use that number 4 plate. So you're going to have 1, your embossing tool, and a 4. Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's so beautiful, isn't it? Okay, so just remember, keep this thing clean. This right here is perfect. So now if we wanted to use a standard embossing folder, not the 3D embossing folder, let me grab one of those. I was going to say, I have them all organized here, but so many of them. Okay, that one's not 3D. We'll take this, put it in there. So for the standard embossing, 1, 3, and 3. These numbers are going to be so much easier than in the past. I did that right, right? 1, 3, and 3. Yeah, beautiful. I think I saw someone ask if you had to screw on the handle. You do have to screw on the handle, yes. That's a good thing, because that thing would probably get damaged in transit. Look how beautiful it looks on the front side. I can't wait to get the mini one too. Okay, so for questions, yes, everything, I didn't order anything extra. Everything that I just opened in front of y'all, it all came with the machine. So you get the platform. This is number 1. You get number 2. This is for the die cutting. So you're going to need this and this. And then you get 2 number 3s. Whoops. And a number 4. So yeah, you get everything you need with the machine. The only thing it doesn't include is the magnetic platform. And there's some other things that we'll be able to get later. But you get everything that you need to get started. Yeah. When is the mini available? We don't know yet. They have not. Yes. So someone wants me, who is that? Stacy wants me to repeat the die cutting to see it again. So I'm going to open it up. Let me get a different die this time. So if you ever get confused about what to do, platform number 1 tells you to die cut. You're going to use a 1, 2, and 2 3s. Okay, so we've got a 1, and we've got a 2, and a 3. We're going to put our paper down, and then our die down, and then another 3. Okay, so for die cutting, it's 1, 2, 3, 3. I suspect over time it might loosen up just a bit. It is brand spanking new. There you go. Is there a magnetic plate? The magnetic plate is not available at this time. It will be later. I think in September, maybe, for demonstrators. There is one coming. Meanwhile, we can just use our purple tape, right? I mean, I use the purple tape anyway. Yes, we could start ordering these yesterday, and I did overnight it. How do you know if a folder is considered 3D? You can really tell because the 3D ones are super thick. So I'm going to grab that and show you. So this is a standard one. It's somewhat flimsy. You can almost bend the normal embossing folders. I wouldn't encourage you to bend them, but you almost could. The 3D ones, they're hard. You could not bend it. So that's a good test for you is, can you slightly bend it? If it, you know, does that, it's a standard one. You can't do that to the 3D ones. They're, yeah, super thick. You know, I didn't look at the bottom. That's a good question. I always use grid paper, so I never stick anything. It has these grippy things on the bottom so that it wouldn't slide. I guess if you had it on a regular surface. Yeah, so see, if I took my grid paper off, it does not slide at all. But I use the grid paper because, number 1, this is how I make sure I'm always in the camera view, is my grid paper. And I'm usually always stamping, so I'd rather stamp on my paper than on my desk piece. So this is our main platform. Number 1 is the main platform, and it gives you the steps for die cutting and embossing. It does not give us the steps for the magnetic platform or magnetic plate that will be available later. I suspect that when we get that platform, it will have the instructions on it, the same way as the number 2 plate has the die cutting instructions on it. So I'm assuming that whatever number the magnetic plate is, it will have the instructions of how to use it. It might replace this, or it might be, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. It will tell us when we get it. So I don't really know because I don't have it. But when I get it, we'll figure it out together. Okay, I will see y'all in a little bit. Thank you. See you later.